Hey everybody, this is Tracy here with another edition of A View from Tracy's Point. And we are here with a View from Tracy's Point shorts, which is to congratulate Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson for her Supreme Court appointment today. She is the first Black woman to serve on the top U.S. court. So kudos to her. It was a 53-47 final vote. It showed bipartisan support for Jackson, with 3 Republicans joining all Democrats to elevate the 51-year-old federal judge to a lifetime appointment. Jackson is President Joe Biden's first Supreme Court nominee, and she will replace retiring Justice Stephen Breyer, who's 83 years old and has sat on the bench since 1994. And so although Biden will get the credit, for appointing her, let's be clear. Biden found himself in a bit of a pinch hole because during one of the debates leading up to the presidential election, he was kind of caught off guard when somebody asked him if he was nominated, if he would appoint the first Black woman to the Supreme Court if given the opportunity. And of course, he couldn't say no. He said yes. And so they kind of got him on that. And I'm sure the Democrat, the people, the machine behind the scenes probably had already spoken to Judge Breyer about retiring. And so they already knew that a position was going to come available. And so nonetheless, no matter what the maneuvering is, the politicking behind the scene, we are to commend Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson on this huge accomplishment of being appointed to the highest court. And let's see what else. And I'll read a little bit from an article. It says, this is a great moment for Judge Jackson, but it is a greater moment for America as we rise to a more perfect union. And this was from Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who's a Democrat out of New York. Jackson is President Joe Biden's first Supreme Court nomination, as I mentioned before, and she is replacing Stephen Breyer, who is 83 years old. Vice President Kamala Harris, the first Black woman ever to hold the title, presided over the vote to confirm Jackson. Harris appeared to momentarily choke up with emotion as she read out the vote result, which drew a swell of applause and cheering from the Senate floor. Jackson would join a court that has grown substantially more conservative following the appointment of 3 of former President Donald Trump's nominees. Her addition will maintain the size of the court's liberal wing, which is outnumbered 6-3 by the conservative bloc. Just 5 women, Sandra Day O'Connor, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Sonia Sotomayor, and Elena Kagan and Amy Coney Barrett have served on the Supreme Court. Only 2 Black men, Thurgood Marshall and Clarence Thomas, have ever been appointed to the bench, and no Black woman has previously sat on the High Court. And Judge Jackson's confirmation was a historic moment for our nation. We've taken another step toward making our highest court reflect the diversity of America. She will be an incredible justice, and I was honored to share this moment with her. And that was a statement that was made by President Joe Biden. Jackson is also to become the first Supreme Court justice to have served as a public defender. Democrats have touted that experience as more evidence than Jackson will bring fresh perspective to the historically homogeneous court, because you guys know you don't have to be a judge to serve on the Supreme Court. Like, you just have to know constitutional law to be appointed. You never have to have stepped into a courtroom, to defend a case. You don't have to be a lawyer or any of that stuff, and you can be appointed to the Supreme Court. Republicans, however, have tried to wield Jackson's public defender experience against her by accusing her of sympathizing with the views or actions of some of her past clients. Senator Tom Cotton, a Republican out of Arkansas, was criticized for remarking Tuesday on the Senate floor that while former Justice Robert Jackson left the Supreme Court to go to Nuremberg and prosecute the case against the Nazis, this Judge Jackson might have gone there to defend them. Jackson fielded the criticism and others during more than 23 hours of questioning over 2 grueling days of confirmation hearings in the Senate Judiciary Committee last month. While her qualifications and temperament were rarely questioned, Republicans tore into Jackson's judicial record, arguing that her rulings show a willingness to legislate from the bench. They also focused intently on her sentencing record in a handful of child porn cases, accusing her of doling out light punishment to those offenders. And then fact checkers disputed that characterization, and Democratic committee members pushed back aggressively against the Republicans' criticism. Members of the American Bar Association, which unanimously awarded Jackson its top rating of well qualified, also defended Jackson's record during her confirmation hearings. Despite her endorsements, Republicans, including Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, have framed Jackson as a fellow traveler of far-left politics. But after her confirmation hearings, Jackson picked up the support of centrist Republican Senators Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and Mitt Romney of Utah, who might as well be a Democrat because he seems to always go for them. But anyway, Romney said, "While I do not expect to agree with every decision she may make on the court, I believe that she more than meets the standard of excellence and integrity." So, once again, we want to congratulate Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson on her accomplishment. I'm always happy for people when they reach the pinnacle of their professions. And this is also, we're making Black history. We've already had 2 Black men as Supreme Court justices, and now we finally have the first Black woman. So once again, congratulations, Chief Justice Ketanji. Make us all proud, sis. Okay, so guys, that's it for me. Go ahead, leave your comments below, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until the next time, I shall talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.